I'm Sierra Morris and this is Chuck and the Chicks. In this video, I'll be talking about wryneck in chickens, possible causes and treatments. Wryneck, or sometimes called crooked neck, in chickens is a disorder which causes the chicken or baby chick to hold their head in a really unnatural posture, making it impossible for the chicken to eat or drink normally. Wryneck can manifest in many different poses, with the neck being turned down, backward, or sideways in such a way that the chicken can't correct their posture or resume normal activities. Wryneck can vary in extremes, from a slight inconvenience to a life-threatening condition. It is most often deadly to baby chicks or baby ducklings, as young chicks of any breed are especially fragile during the development stages of their life. Chicken breeds that are more prone to wryneck include ornamental breeds like the silky or the Polish chicken, although chickens of any breed can develop this condition. Possible causes of wryneck. The condition of wryneck can be caused by a variety of factors, ranging from the inevitable to the deadly to the treatable. Possible causes include things like poor genetics or inbreeding. Wryneck can be caused by a genetic condition as a result of poor breeding or inbreeding within the flock. Viruses or a disease presence. Newcastle and Marek's disease both can cause wryneck and are deadly to your flock. Keep your flock safe by using sound biosecurity practices and by isolating new additions to ensure they are healthy before introducing them to your existing flock. If you're wondering what's involved with biosecurity or keeping your flock safe from diseases and viruses and different kinds of bacteria, what biosecurity for a backyard chicken flock even means, I did a great video about this. I'll be sure to include the link for that video below in the description. It breaks it down, and I share all of the practices that work great for me to keep my flock healthy and safe. Head or neck injuries likely from a predator or severe interflock aggression can also cause wryneck. If a chicken survives a severe predator attack or is being singled out and bullied by the flock to an extreme extent, the resulting injury may cause wryneck. Ingesting toxins, moldy or severely spoiled food, chemical exposure to things like yard chemicals, pesticides, or construction chemicals, or other toxins can also cause wryneck. Exposure to botulism toxin can also cause wryneck. The most treatable cause of wryneck is a vitamin deficiency, specifically vitamin E, vitamin B1, and/or selenium. Severe or prolonged vitamin deficiencies can cause wryneck. This is often caused by an incomplete poultry diet. A convenient way to address nutritional gaps in your flock's diet is to use a complete poultry feed that is at least 16% protein in combination with a poultry-safe vitamin supplement in a free choice water dish or dispenser. Your flock always needs clean, fresh water, so be sure to offer your supplement in only one of multiple water stations in addition to just plain, clean water. Preventative nutrition for wryneck can include herbs that are rich in vitamin E. Things like parsley, mint, oregano, sage, dill, rosemary, thyme, and bay, among other herbs. Some additional food sources that are high in vitamin E are things like dandelion, nettle, spinach, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, alfalfa, and others. Not all herbs are safe for chickens, and it's important to do adequate research before adding any additional element to your flock's diet. I have a whole video about how I use herbs here on the homestead and what has worked great for my backyard flock. I'll be sure to include that video below in the description. Avoid feeding your flock any potentially toxic treats. Things like caffeine, energy supplements intended for humans, alcohol, chocolate, highly processed or sugary foods, avocado, or white potato are all toxic to chickens. The white potato as a toxic food for chickens is one of those debated things within the poultry community, and I am not going to wake up battle potato. It just, you do you. But I personally, if there's a chance that it could have a toxic impact on my flock, I choose not to feed it because I have the option not to. So again, it's debated whether or not the white potato is in fact toxic to chickens. The majority of research that I've encountered indicates that it is, and because there's even a chance that it is, I choose not to risk it. But again, you make your own decisions for your own flock. Even healthy ideal treats should only be about 10% of your flock's diet. Using a poultry-safe vitamin supplement in a free choice water dish or dispenser combined with a complete chicken feed appropriate for your chosen chicken breed can help address nutritional gaps in your flock's diet. I am very sensitive to and aware of the fact that a lot of people may have had negative experiences using some particular brand of processed feed, and I would just encourage you, if you had a bad reaction from your flock because of one specific kind of processed feed, try a different brand, try a different texture, try a different source for your complete poultry feed. There are so many different options out there, more than there were even just a few years ago. So if you've had a negative experience feeding complete poultry feed, it may have just been that specific kind, and I encourage you to try again, and also to try local sources. There are local feed stores that in fact blend their own chicken feed, and those can be another great source for poultry food for your backyard flock. Treatment for wryneck. Treatment for wryneck includes an isolation plan for the afflicted flock member. With a head and neck injury, they won't be able to defend themselves from flock bullying, and they won't be able to eat or drink properly on their own. Once you've determined the symptoms are only in one flock member and not spreading through your flock, which would imply flock-wide exposure or disease, comfort care to ensure the chicken with wryneck is able to eat and drink is necessary for their survival. You can water your struggling chicken with a dropper and use a poultry-safe hydration packet as well to help keep them hydrated. Correcting their posture as much as possible with either rags or kitchen towels to allow them to resume their normal stance and eat, in addition to hand feeding them, may be needed. You can also dip bread in their hydration packet water or in their supplement water. This isn't recommended for ducks. If the cause is a vitamin deficiency, healing is possible, but very slow, usually taking several weeks. You may decide to cull, humanely dispatch, a severely affected chicken with wryneck if after several weeks they show no symptoms of recovery. If you don't have the equipment to humanely dispatch a chicken at home, your local livestock veterinarian will often provide the service for a small fee. Prevent wryneck in your flock by things like building your flock with healthy chickens, practicing good biosecurity with your flock, feeding a complete and well-rounded poultry diet, including your chosen complete chicken feed, whichever brand, texture, or type you choose, utilizing poultry-safe vitamin supplements, providing as much space to your flock as possible, including ample roosting space and enrichment objects to reduce inter-flock fighting, feeding diverse leafy greens and herbs, and avoiding toxic materials, foods, or chemical exposure to your flock. Do you have additional questions about wryneck and chickens? Do you have additional questions about backyard chickens and homesteading? Do you have an idea for my next video topic that would be especially helpful to you and your flock? Be sure to share your thoughts below in the comments so we can all learn and grow together from all of our different experiences from all of our flocks all over the world. Small flocks and small gardens can save the world. Every flock grown in the presence of a family with love. Every small garden and container garden makes this world a better place. Thank you for everything you're doing here with me on the channel, and thank you for everything you're doing with your own flocks, gardens, and container gardens all over the world. Thank you to all of my current, new, and long-term subscribers. My purpose is to share information about backyard chickens and homesteading with as many people as possible to make this information more accessible, but I couldn't do that without each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here with me on the channel. We would love to have you as part of our flock. Lots of love from our coop to yours. See you next time.